everyone. This here is the third version for the cheap Horde defense, and now it's not really that cheap, but I imagine by day 21 you should be able to make concrete. So I've put in a bunch of torches for some lighting. It's not the greatest, but it does work. I put a bunch of pillars all around with torches on those. It doesn't look too pretty at the moment, but that's okay. So for the most part, you should be able to see where the horde is coming from. And I did put torches on the inside here as well, so that you could see down below without needing a light. So I stuck with the scrap metal here. You can use whatever material that you want, and the reason that I have that is for when you are up top, it's a solid block and you can avoid cops and their puke by just running behind these pillars. Hopefully, that is the plan. So, looks like we got some spikes that need to be repaired here. And I'll show you how to get into here now. So if you go over here, there's 2 hay bales, and that hides this ladder here. And the reason I have to put 2 there is so that, well, you can't put a ladder on a hay bale, but I don't know why it's doing that. It's not supposed to be doing that. So I guess I'll have to put it like that. And then I put this chest here so that you can put away hay bales or grab hay bales if you need them, etc. So once you come into here, obviously this isn't going to work very well. I don't know why. In the regular game, that usually doesn't happen, so I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm going to pretend that it's not doing that. Because in my normal game, that never happens. I'm able to put 2 hay bales there. So I used wood frames as the floor because well, day 21, this is just to kind of hopefully quickly get this set up, and then by day 28 I actually plan on digging down so that way it kills the dogs and you don't have to worry about those. So this is where you would be able to loot the zombies, and it looks like the crawlers and the dogs would be able to get through this gap here, but on a little bit of testing they actually were not able to do that. So this little this ramp goes all the way around, or at least it should. Let's just fix that. There we go. Now it may be a little laggy because there's so many torches down here. Somebody requested to put in some lighting, so I decided to do that. And I don't want the zombies to be able to see me, so I'm just going to upgrade that one there. It was supposed to be like dirt or this asphalt. So there's numerous points to be able to get up onto here. And this was kind of like a quick idea that I had to hopefully be able to loot the bodies as they came. And you would want to come down here after you figure out which way the horde is coming from, because they'll spawn from one point usually, and they'll keep spawning over there and keep coming from that way. So you would start out up here when the horde starts, then you would figure out where they're coming from, and you'd probably want to be on the opposite side, so that way, because I imagine if you're standing here and the horde came from there, they're going to try and get you here, and they're just going to stay up here. So you're going to want to be somewhere where they're going to have to fall down into the spikes. Alright, so that was the tour. Let's see how this does. So let us see how this thing does. Now I imagine you'd probably have guns by now, but I stuck with a crossbow just to kind of keep a minimalistic approach. As long as what I tested out before, where the crawlers and the dogs can't get down, this should still be a solid design. Should be. So we shall find out whether or not this is going to hold true. So as you can see, I can still kind of see what's going on out there. You might even have spotlights by now, but I tried to keep it as minimalistic as possible. But that didn't quite work. So they will try and attack these walls here. Now I'm just doing terrible right now. Obviously I wouldn't suggest doing that this close to the Horde. But I took out the ramps because the zombies were attacking the ramps and they were trying to destroy those. So instead I made the entrance over there. Alright, so here's one. I imagine cops and ferals are going to be in with this horde here. Looks like they're spawning over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and see if I can loot these bodies. First I'm going to see if they're going to stand up top on my head over here. There's a cop. Now you're not going to want to be down here with a cop, I imagine. It's going to be really laggy because of all the torches. And so as you can see, the crawlers cannot actually get through here. But I can still search this. One thing I forgot to get. So I'm gonna go over here, get them all to follow me, hopefully. Trying to fire, but it's so laggy. Oh, looks like the cop exploded, but he didn't get me. Try and get him over this way. Oh, that cop exploded. So really, you're going to want to try and kill the cops before you come down here, maybe. Oh, he's going to explode. Of course, I'm being really risky right now. They destroyed one of the torches. And I actually want to do a test sometime to see if spikes can actually kill feral zombies. So as you can see, the crawlers cannot get down here. Oh hey, the feral zombie is now a crawler. You want to be careful though, they might try and destroy your this top part. So you're going to want to bring them over here. Just keep on making them go into the spikes. Sounds like there's a lot of props going on out here. There's a little glitch. One of them's going to explode. Come on. There we go. Another one's going to explode. Another one's going to explode. That's too bad. Cops can give you full weapons, so. Another one exploded. Looks like I was safe from that. See if any of the feral zombies died. No. I can't loot those bodies out there though, that's the problem. Looks like they're glitching a little bit. Trying to shoot her in the head, but one's going to explode. Oh, looks like one of the crawlers got through. Oh, there was a dog that got down as well. So that would have been bad for me. See, and this is why I don't like placing a lot of torches, is it's so laggy. So for this guy I would use a hammer. Probably should have used a hammer for them all. Now you could probably get the cops from up top if you had a good enough weapon. He's gonna explode. There it is. Oh, I can get him with a hammer right here, actually. So they may push the other zombies down below. Let me turn off God mode here. I forgot that it was on. There we go. Got one of them. Now before you start hitting things with a hammer, you're going to want to drink some alcohol of some sort, as your stamina is going to go down really fast. So. A little laggy. thought he was dead for a second there. There's a lot of feral zombies. See, you can see my stamina's in the basement, which means I'm not doing very much damage. So let's bring everybody over this way. Get my stamina back up. See if I can coerce them over here. This crawler almost made it. Oh Jesus, he freaking glitched through the block. I'm just trying to get his leg to go away. Well, let's get him over here, hopefully. Looks like he's stuck there. Trying to get the dog in the head. Hitboxes are a little off. There we go. Trying to get his leg to disappear. I want him to be a crawler too. Well, let's pretend I had a sledgehammer. It doesn't have to be the best one. Oh jeez. So you really want to be careful about that. I got a better design coming up here for day 28. So the sledgehammer would work a lot better in this instance, but you still want to be extremely careful. I'm going to throw everything out into the chest. See, they're gonna follow wherever I went. So these crawlers can get through, actually. Last time they weren't able to. Oh! So yeah, the cops can explode and get you from there as well. You want to be really, really careful about that. And I don't think this is the kind of design that I would go with for day 21 anyways. Alright, so I'm back and it looks like everybody's still here. I'm going to pretend like that never happened. Turn off God mode. And yeah. So you really want to be extremely careful if you're doing a design like this. And I would probably have a sleeping bag somewhere here, like up top or down below. I apologize for the lag. All these torches were not a great idea. And I'm not very good with the sledgehammer as well. But as you can see, you are able to loot the feral zombies. However, you want to be extremely careful when the cops explode. This will be great for day 21 if you don't have certain weapon pieces, and sometimes you'll get schematics as well. So in this case, what I could do, go up top and start clearing out some of the trash zombies. You see, the cop is wanting to puke at me. So I could try and wait for him to explode and shoot him in the head, but it's going to be difficult. Oh, he's going to want to explode. Got him. He's going to want to explode. And I missed. Really don't want to be around them when they do that. So I got all these zombies congregating around that dead cop there. Probably not a good idea to go and try and loot him just yet. Especially with that dog. There we go. I'm going to bring them all towards the spikes here. Run down and grab that cop. Not always a good idea, and you're going to want to carry wood frames if you do stuff like this. Of course it's lagging. That was a miss. course, you can always replace your wood spikes from down below as well, as long as there's nothing there. Really shouldn't be wasting. But I really don't want to be on fire either. Explode. Yeah, I didn't get him. I'm never calm enough for that. So this just kind of shows you how my approach with this kind of a base setup would be. Now you could make a much closer entrance as well, but I chose to make mine a little farther away. So, another reason for having that there is to quickly get rid of some items as well. You're going to want to put that back down as well so they don't destroy it. Obviously your scavenging skill should be higher than mine by this point. You'd want to put both hay bales back, but for some reason it's glitching for me. So we'll go up top here, see who's all left. Take care of these guys. Whoops. And obviously I would take some painkillers or use a first aid kit to make sure my health was up, because they may be able to attack you from there. It's happened to me before. Obviously he got scared of me. I'm so bad with this sledgehammer. I don't know if you can tell. I hardly ever use it. There we go. Oh, you've got a military vest. And there's only one more left to take care of, and that was it for this horde. Try and bring him down to my level. Oh, yeah, you don't want to be close to that. This takes quite a bit. some reason he got glitched into here. Doesn't look like his leg wants to come off. I just don't have enough time to do that. But yeah, so you see the basic idea of this. I'm going to change the layout a bit, and I honestly don't really suggest doing something like this for the Day 21 Hordes. However, if you have the materials and you think you can do it, you would be able to survive, unlike I did. Just if the cops are going to explode, make sure you crouch and get off of here as fast as possible. And that's pretty much it for the version 3 of this base. Version 4 is going to be hopefully much better. There we go. Whoops. Wrong buttons. Oh, now I can't get them. So I got a different plan for version 4. I'll try and get version 4 of this base out by tomorrow, and you'll see what I mean by hopefully it's better. So yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, or I forgot to do really, is you can put these pole blocks right here. If you do decide to do this kind of a defense, I'm going to be working on making a better version of this kind of thing where you can loot the zombies, but you can put pole blocks and that'll stop some of the crawlers and some of the dogs. Just keep in mind though that they will probably destroy these. I haven't exactly tested it out. And I just wanted to, I tried using these chests here to see how far out you can loot, but it looks like you can loot chests farther than you can loot bodies. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome tutorials daily. Bye bye.